Hey, hello, it's Brian O'Sullivan down here in the Jersey Shore. Thank you for being on the journey with me. My journey as I go on the road to remission from this illness, this Mantle Cell Lymphoma, which I had never heard of until almost about a year ago. And God, I wish I never did, to be honest with you, but I've learned quite a lesson in this year or so. When I was actually diagnosed was in May of 2021. But around January of 2021, I went to do some self-care and get my blood work checked and get a physical. And, well, let's just say my white blood cell count was high, and it's been a lot of uncertainty. But in May, I got diagnosed with this illness. I looked up that illness, and all I saw men in their 60s get diagnosed with this, and they last 5 to 6 years life expectancy. And I said to myself, I just thought I was dying, to be honest with you. And I went through a lot of depression. But I did connect with some wonderful people around the world with the same illness through some support groups. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to get better. And I started seeing a different oncologist. I started seeing the first one got me. We talked about watching weight, meaning my numbers weren't as high. And we're going to wait to see if they get higher before they need treatment. It could have been a long time before I needed treatment, but that was not the case. You know, my illness went from indolent to getting a little bit more, went a little more aggressive, and I started getting more and more worried. Now I went to see yet another oncologist, and he prescribed this treatment plan for me, and he said, this was in September. He just said, we're going to go out. I want you to start this treatment plan. And I said, well, I'm taking a cross-country trip because I want to see the country. And he said, well, you'll be fine. I said, oh, I don't know that for a fact. So I got in the car. I drove all the way out to the west. And then I came back to Jersey. And I saw some amazing stuff, and I'm grateful for that. But when I came back, I thought I was going to start my treatment, my healing journey, because that was my journey across the U.S. and now I was going to start my healing journey. But the insurance company did deny the oncologist treatment plans, putting me in a real depression all again, like I was back at square one. So this was in October. So now I ended up going to state, and we tried. They put it through the appeals. Nothing worked, and then. Now all of a sudden it's October, November, December. My numbers just keep getting higher and higher, and I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to die. That's what I thought. I really thought I was just going to die because no one was going to treat me. They weren't going to treat me. The insurance company was not going to accept anyway. I went to the third oncologist at the University of Pennsylvania, and I met with this man, and he told me, he said, I know a doctor who's running a clinical trial. I know a doctor who's running a clinical trial who can help you, I think. And her name is Dr. Kumar, Dr. Anita Kumar at Memorial Sloan Kettering in North Jersey. And that was in the middle of January. So all of a sudden, within 2 weeks, I had gone through all these different biopsies again. Some a little more painful than others, but I met with Dr. Kumar. And February 3rd, 2022, Dr. Kumar said to me, Brian, you are accepted in this clinical trial, and I'm going to heal you. And I put my head down on the table in her office, and I cried tears of joy, because I honestly can say 85% of the depression left my body right then and there in a 5-minute puppy cry. And I didn't even know if this was going to work. But just to have the opportunity, I had that chance that I've got a chance to heal, to feel healthy again. So 4 treatments later, 3 weeks later, my numbers were she said I was back to normal. The Dr. Kumar, she said, you're normal again not with the illness, not with the lymphoma, but you're normal again with your white blood cell count. It went from 209 to 5.4. And I was like, well, first thing I looked at, I said, you think I'm normal? You don't know me well enough yet. But I was just amazed. And, I know it's not going to be a I know it's gonna be an easy journey. It's got a long road ahead of me. There's gonna be some peaks and valleys, but I'm gonna get better. Physically, spiritually, mentally. It's already, the mentally part is already there. I'm a lot better with that emotionally, and physically I am on this road to remission. So like I said, I'm just gonna keep getting better. This is my first video for this YouTube channel, and I can't wait to just keep getting better and better. I really thank you for being on the journey with me. I want to come out and promote. I want to talk about other people as well. And you know, I just want to, I hope I can carry a message to somebody who's struggling, who thinks they're all alone. They're not alone. I want you to stay on the journey with me. So I hope you subscribe to my channel and keep watching. And I have much love for everyone, especially those who think they're alone, because you're not alone. I'm not alone. I have a lot of support, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm just going to keep getting better and better day at a time.